Hello everyone, back here again with a short video today about the relationship between the amount of armor you stack and the amount of protection you get out of that armor. The problem with armor, well, it's not a problem, it's just how it is. In the game, you are faced with the case of diminishing returns with the amount of armor you're investing in your character. That basically means as you spend more points in armor, you will be getting less damage reduction in return. Your armor points are your investment, and the damage reduction that you get out of it is the result. As you spend more in your armor, your results will be less and less efficient. I will go ahead and show you, which was going to be easier to your understanding instead of going into technical details about what diminishing returns is. Nobody's here for that. If you look at my character right now, with a mix of cloth, leather, and plate, while staying at, within the light category, I am getting 750 points in armor, which amounts for 49% or 50% damage reduction. Now you would expect, naturally, if I've had more armor in here, I would get more damage reduction, and that is the case. But the problem is, the investment you put in those points is going to be proportionally less than the returns that you get from them after 750 points. And let me demonstrate that. If I will go here and put on a set of full mesh, puts me well into the normal weight category. It gives me 1013 points in armor. That's about 263 points more in armor, which amounts to 35% more, a 35% damage increase in armor points. And how much more do I get out of that? 7%. So for an increase of 35% in armor points, I'm only getting 6% damage reduction in return. The issue with that is it's not worth it, because you are going to be spending your equipment load points in order to keep yourself within the category that you want to be in. Now you could use those points and put them into health, you can put them into stamina, you can put them into damage, and you will have a better investment of points from a maximization point of view. So to reiterate that, past the point of 751 points of armor, if you keep investing more into your armor by putting on a heavier set, or by well, yeah, just that's the only way you can do, or just by putting gems that increase the amount of armor in your set, you are not being as efficient as you could be. You could spend those points in health, you could spend those points in actual damage reduction instead of getting more armor. And how do you do that? The gems that give you damage reduction are right here. So if you're going to be, if you're sitting at 750 points of armor and you want to put a gem in your equipment to make you more tanky, this is what you want to go for. You don't want to add more armor, because this is a lot more efficient, because this will give you flat physical damage reduction, and that's what armor does. After 750 points in armor, whether you want to use cloth, if you want to use leather, if you want to use mesh or whatever, if you've reached that 50% damage reduction through armor, spend your points and your affixes to get flat damage reduction. You do that by putting the shield emblem in your armor, or you can roll for affixes like this. So the first one, damage taken decreased by up to 6% based on durability. You can do that. I think there are other affixes that do the same thing, but what you want to look for, to cut this short. Reach 50% damage reduction through your armor, whatever armor set you want to use. After that, if you're slotting gems, go for the shield, don't go for added armor. And if you are rolling for affixes, look for damage taken reduction. That's it for today. Hope this helps. Have a great day.